Welcome back. Let's find out if we've got anything wrong so far. For that, we go to TV's Andy Levy. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Greg, how you feeling?
I'm better, I think.
You did this. You must be feeling good.
I'm on some antibiotics.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I am.
Does it make you go like that? Is that some kind of reaction?
No, that was the heroin. And I'm also
okay.
on, I had a Ricola cough drop, which helps.
Oh.
But my eye was tearing in the A block.
I saw that.
Yeah, I was sad.
Yeah, it was about Herman Cain, I believe.
No, I was missing Bill.
Oh,
hey.
I'm kidding.
ain't nobody buying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's BS tonight.
Speaking of Herman Cain, can I just say that if I were a bulldog forced to dress as a unicorn, I would be leaking stories left and right, too. What's wrong with people? Greg, you seem to be excusing the Cain campaign's horrible response to all of this by saying he didn't expect to get this far. He's not a politician. Okay, fine. So why should I vote for him for president? If he didn't expect to get this far, and that's why he's not prepared for this, then clearly he doesn't expect to be president, so he ain't going to be prepared for that.
Well, here's the deal. It's a risk.
What's the deal?
It's a risk. People took a risk on President Obama, who had a few months in office as a senator.
Right.
They took that risk.
And
the risk here is, do you take an extremely successful businessman who's engaging and kind of quirky, but a leader?
Right.
Do you take a risk on some peccadillos that we're not? Did I say that right? That we're not even sure
If
what
I may
they
quote,
are.
if I may quote a modern day prophet,
Yes.
how's that hopey changey stuff working out for you?
What are you talking about?
Went there.
Obama.
No, I'm saying it's a risk.
Right. Well, wasn't the whole big thing in 2008 that Obama, on the right, that
Yes.
Obama wasn't prepared to be president? And
I'm not saying it's a
how
good
can you
risk.
vote for him?
I'm not saying it's bad risk, but I'm saying if you want to take a risk, that's a definition of a risk.
You're the definition of a risk.
Don't I know it, my friend?
Yep.
I'm America's bad boy.
You really are. Brooke, you said Cain actually is responding to everything, that he's denying the allegations. Which, okay, fine, but that's not the point. The point is he wasn't ready for any of this alleged sexual harassment stuff to surface, which he should have been.
Can I just say something? I was
Sure.
supposed to be on that side of the screen
Yes,
tonight.
and yet you're not. So
Okay?
let it go, Brooke. Let it go.
I won't let it go. I'm really pissed right now.
Are you? Are you?
Okay, so
about
what
ready
was
to
the
walk out.
question?
Is that why you sewed two
I
jackets
think he
together to
is
wear them as
prepared.
one?
He was prepared with the what? I didn't even hear
Now,
that.
just answer the question, you two. Why does it we were doing so well?
What did he just say?
He said you look fantastic. Let's cut a move it, Andy. Ask the question again.
Okay, he was prepared. He had his statement. He just didn't realize how long the media would harp on it, especially when there's absolutely no evidence that anything happened.
He wasn't prepared for it at all. The story came out on Sunday. Sunday night, he had a campaign advisor going on talking to Geraldo, making absolutely no sense. The next day, Cain came out and said stuff that directly contradicted what his campaign advisor had said the night before. He's handled this thing horribly.
Well, it's completely unfortunate, and I think he's a man that learns his lessons from prior mistakes, and so
Is that why
hopefully
there's
he will
three
learn this
allegations?
lesson.
That's why there's 3 allegations?
Hopefully he will learn this lesson, and he will better organize his campaign moving forward.
Okay. Rob, you said an argument can be made that some conservatives are actually giving Cain a pass because he's black. I don't think that's necessarily true. Look that way. Yeah, there you go. But I do think they're giving him, some conservatives are giving him a pass because he's a conservative.
I think if other so-called conservatives had said made some of the political statements, forget about the sexual harassment stuff, made some of the political statements that he'd made, I don't think they would be giving a pass. They're giving him more of a pass on abortion than they gave on Mitt Romney flip-flopping on it, and they give him a pass on neoconservatives. I mean, I really think that they are giving him a pass, even as a conservative.
Okay.
Don't you think that conservatives in general are more forgiving?
Are you asking me that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because? Why?
I don't know, because they know man is fallible, Greg.
Exactly. I think we just solved this problem.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, America's bad boy, Greg Gutfeld.
Yeah, I do have to say, though, I don't, Greg
Yes.
and Brooke and everyone else, I don't understand. So many people on the right have been sort of instantly dismissive of the possible substance of the sexual harassment claims. They may well be nothing. I'm not saying they're not. We don't know. But they may not be nothing.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can cavalierly dismiss them out of hand. There is such a thing as actual sexual harassment.
But it wasn't. They're not charging
can I
him with
speak for
sexual
just a second?
harassment. It was something more like inappropriate behavior in the workplace. And when it comes to what the charges are, the legal jargon makes a difference. And so for one person, an inappropriate advance can be like, hey, I like your dress today.
Right.
And maybe Kane was trying to be nice. Who knows what happened? This is all hearsay.
But don't we have one woman saying that he invited her up to a hotel room outside of work, and that she felt that if she didn't go along, she might lose her job?
And we're hearing that a lot these days. We heard that with Dominic Strauss-Kahn. I mean, this happens to be the most popular allegation to make.
Well,
Right,
I think
and again, they may well not be true, but we don't know that.
Well, I think, Andy, you're right. The fact that there are 3 similar allegations, I think, should give everybody some pause.
Yeah.
But I think the other issue is that for a lot of conservatives, they think that sexual harassment has become sort of a legal game and a way to win the lottery. Right. And I think that's why a lot of them are willing to give Kane a pass on that issue because of the problems they have with the whole sexual harassment question.
And I think there's no question that they're right about that. Okay. So.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen.
Brooke, you said Kane isn't getting the preferential treatment that lefty blacks get, and Greg, you agreed. That should be what conservatives want, though, right?
Yeah.
That Andy Levy's smart.
Why not?
Okay, yeah, I'm just checking.
But we can still, point the comparison.
Absolutely.
All right.
Greg, you said we don't know where Kane was born. I think that's what you said?
Yes.
Yeah. He was allegedly born in Memphis, Tennessee, though I have not seen the birth certificate.
Well, you know what? I'm going to send some people down there. A little investigating.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know when you hear, maybe do a phoner with us and let us know that your people have discovered some amazing things.
Yeah, I can't be bothered to come in and actually report it. I'll call it in.
Okay,
with
good.
my people.
All right. The civility
Coinciding
study.
with my reality show that's coming up.
Yes. Brooke, you spoke of incivility on this show.
I still want to know what you just said about me.
Well, it doesn't matter. I was just wondering when you spoke of incivility on this show, were you referring to the way you treated John DeVore when he filled in for me?
Okay, well, now the truth comes out.
That was probably the rudest behavior I've ever seen from a guest.
Oh, wow.
I just want to say for the record that Brooke is the perfect conservative cocktail of brains and beauty.
Thanks.
There's dual harassment.
You just saw some sexual
That's
harassment
inappropriate
on the TV
advancing.
right
Yeah.
now. So that was obviously he was harassing her.
I'm just complimenting. I'm just calling it as I see it.
Kevin, regarding Fox News rating higher for incivility than MSNBC, you asked if the survey was done before or after Keith Olbermann left. My guess is either way, the fact that far more people watch Fox News has a lot to do with those results.
That's probably right. But if we're going to be uncivil, can I mention one thing real quick?
Please.
Because Brooke was complaining about being on this side of the screen instead of on your side.
Sure.
Brooke, to the people watching the show, we're all on the same side of the screen.
Oh,
Wow.
I meant left or right. Oh.
I will not. I will
There
not
were more
let
than
you.
two
I
sides
will not
of
let you people.
three-dimension.
Is he always on the left side of the rest?
More than two sides
I
of
thought
the
he was the only one
three-dimensional
that was on
world.
the left. I'm getting
Hey, Andy.
Yes,
Got
Greg.
plans later?
No, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Just think about hanging out, watching a movie.
Okay, cool. John, you said you were raised in the South.
Yes.
And you were raised not to discuss religion or politics in Miss Company because it's the best way not to get shot.
Yes.
Bless your heart, man.
Thank you.
That's all I wanted to say. Wedding lawsuit. Brookie said this guy Remus might have a good case for breach of contract if the statute of limitations hadn't run out. In fact, he filed the suit shortly before it ran out. The wedding was in 2003. He filed the suit in 2009. It was just under 6 years.
Okay, good. So I wonder what's taking so long. The suit should be thrown right out of court.
Well, I guess it wasn't because the judge let it advance.
I know, but the claims are slightly ridiculous. The $48,000 claim to recreate a wedding? I mean, come on.
I agree with you. That's probably why I'm not a Manhattan justice or something.
God knows how much Kim Kardashian's going to be looking for her recreated wedding. It's a matter of time.
Topical.
That's actually a good idea. She should recreate. They should do a show where they recreate the last 75 days of her life.
All right.
Because I would watch it. As America's bad boy, I can't get enough of Kim Kardashian.
I think it's more important to note that comedian Rob Delaney is suing Kim Kardashian and E and others if she goes through with the divorce.
Really?
And I think Godspeed to him, I say.
Well, he
Yes.
he feels cheated. A lot of people who read people.
You know who else feels cheated, Greg?
Who?
America.
America.
Yep.
Well, as America's bad boy,
You would
I'm probably
know.
the most cheated of all.
You probably are.
All right.
Gotta go.
Coming up, Selena Gomez is dead. Tired of all these rumors about her boyfriend. Just leave Justin out of your sick games. He's America's hero. But first, what happens when the world of family pets and the world of awkward photos collide? We'll discuss Henry Kissinger's new book.